Gonna go choke on this thing. Okay. And we are live. I'm so angry. I'm so pissed and frustrated. I tried doing the stream on OBS yesterday, working perfectly. No problems at all. I could get it. It was effortless. It was like clockwork. It was so perfect. I come in right now today. Why would it work? Why would it simply work? That would be too convenient. I'm gonna power through it. It's been a while. I don't care. I'm pissed. I'm angry. I can't commentate. Last time I was here, I was doing the Sapporo. I beat it. That was a separate video that I edited because I didn't want to go through another It was a 3-hour and 21-minute stream. That was awesome. This one shouldn't be as long. This palace in itself is actually pretty short. As you would know if you had played the game, which you should have if you're watching this far. But anyways, before I started the stream, I was like, maybe I should label this correctly. And then I said, I'll label it correctly. And then I titled the stream "Getting Over It Without Getting Over It with Benett Foddy," minus Getting Over It with minus the part where I play Getting Over It with Benett Foddy, which I thought was awesome. But I'm like, that might be too confusing. So I went in a little bit of a middle path. As you can't get what the streams are, the solo picks. Yeah, actually, it has been a while since I've done. Hold on, I'm checking something, which is why I'm talking a lot and not actually playing the game. It's been a while since I've done this. I wasn't in a particular like mood to stream. Not that I don't like this. It's just that I hate it. So you might think that I said the exact same thing twice, but shut up. Anyways.
Let's go.
Oops, that's a mouse. Anyways, that you wouldn't be able to see that mouse if the stream deck worked correctly, but
Dude, what's gotten into
it's also extremely laggy. Oh my gosh.
We have to catch up to him.
Is there a way I can fix that? No. Because my internet right now is running at 140, 140 download, 140 download, 40 upload. So it should be more than fine. But apparently it's lagging a lot. And latency's at normal too. I'm almost certain. I'm almost 100% certain it's running at 25 FPS. I can count the frames. I'm that good.
There, Sophie.
What else? This is my favorite palace of the entire game. My jail, I mean, of the entire game. By a long shot. When I saw this for the first time, it was awesome. I'm still angry. I wish I could make OBS work. Why are you in my party? I can't leave. Well, you just have to take my word for it that she's not there. You're actually blind. You can't see. And that's insane because, like, I can't see. And I'm blind because I couldn't see her on my party. That's just something you're going to both have to get through together. Let me take that off. Okay, cool.
An easy win, don't you think?
What else? What was I talking about? I was talking about the stream being terrible. The stream is terrible. Moving on. I did check it as a recording and it looked pretty fine. I guess it's because of trying to stream it and play it at the same time. That might be doing something. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm streaming on literally everything else. I might keep it on the PS4 instead of streaming on computer and then recording through OBS. It was very smooth once I did it the first time, but it's like right now. And I'll never get over that. I'll never get over the fact that I did this before and it just did not work. Because you would think that once you do it once, it would work. But that was me being a fool. A moron, if you will. A maroon, if you would be so kind as to. So about the strategy of this palace, at the top of my head, there are going to be like moderate threats there's not gonna be anything like particularly hard that I can think of. Almost everything here is weak to electric. And there's the black slime, which is immune to physicals. But they are weak to electricity, and there aren't regular slimes in here that are gonna... Dude, I just want to play the game, man. It's never been harder in my life. I've never been more erect. Nice. I died to common folk. I have not played this game in a while. I did finish it. Not like finish it, but like finish the part of the game before this, the Sapporo thing, because I'm gonna scream. Okay. Next time, I'm gonna remember, once I get Sophie, I'm gonna skedaddle Skedoodle out of there so I can save and not want to cry again. I'm pretty sure I can leave to the outside of the lab during... It really bothers me that it's this laggy. But I'm not a particular fan of quality anyway. So, if I cared about quality, I'd actually prepare a good stream. Though there are actually some factors that prevented that. Did you know that when I was trying to stream this yesterday, it came out completely fine, but now it's like laggy? What's up with that? What's good? Okay, I can't return to jail. I won't, because there's literally no point. Like, unironically, there's no point aside from using the shop that I don't need. But I can now heal up to full if I just come back. Don't have any saves. Forgot to save. I need to go to stats and take off Sophie. Anyways, ignoring that complete sidetrack that took like 5 minutes. The shadows that I'm gonna face right now, off the top of my head, that would be a threat, are Black Ooze and Shiza. There is no slime. Black Ooze is the variation of slime that's black, and I am racist because I am going to kill it to death. Because it is immune to physical, but it's weak to electricity, so that's like huge plus. It's not gonna be as annoying to fight since the weakness, even if I find a big black slime, as in like a boss slime, which I doubt extremely. The weakness is actually gonna make it so that I can kill it very conveniently, especially since I do 200 to these common ones. Just thinking about that, you might get an idea of how the battles are gonna go for most of this palace if you just watch me play one of these battles, because you know you're gonna see a small pattern. You just the tiniest pattern, completely undiscernible, really. I don't know if you could even call it a pattern, because you just can't even see it because you're blind. You're deaf. You can't see. The other problem is gonna be Shiza. Shiza is, I think, resistant to physical. That one, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely drains electricity. So I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with that. Though it shouldn't be that much, because it can very much be hurt by physical attacks. And I fought it enough times to like understand what its moves are and its pattern. Unlike most shadows of this game, I went into them almost blind. But now I have a little bit more experience with that one, since I run through this palace a lot for the Reaper runs. So I am very familiar with the Shiza train, let me tell you. Another part about this palace is since it's a new run and not something like, you know, repeated, it's not a revisit. There are gonna be a lot of new shadows that I might not remember because I've literally only fought them one time. I do know there's a Hecate's in here, and I would imagine that it's resistant to physical, not anything else. I don't know what its stance is to electrical though. I think it has something against wind, but I don't know about what's it called? Electricity. But it should be fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's actually nothing that much aside from that. It is pretty short. There is no palace leader, and I will stop the stream either if I run out of time. Arbitrary amount. I should have probably ambushed it, but whatever. I'm just instinctively used to doing that because I'm used to them just spotting me the second I move. How did that hit me? Well, it was perfectly timed. That was a perfectly timed scream if you are a fan of Twitch. My favorite platform. I really need to understand the patterns of headbutt and life train. I do understand it, but it's kind of hard to focus on it. Because I'm mentally impaired. There's a tumor where my brain should be, and I actually can't think of more than one thing at Treasure Demon. I can't think of more than one thing at once. I really like this palace. I did say that before, but I guess I should elaborate. Everything about the palace is great. The part that I skipped was just the actual introduction. Was long, was extremely funny, much funnier than I remember, actually. I remember, like, skipping through it by my own leisure, and then thinking, wow, this is good, this is my life, right? I had to meet Akane, and I'm like, ugh, UGH, this is gonna suck my penis, bro. And then I actually went there. Gosh, oh, that scene was so funny for all the wrong reasons. It took itself so seriously. Like Akane bullying Zenkichi, and then telling him can't even catch mom's killer, and I just couldn't stop thinking about the vine boom thud sound effect when she said something. Here's the Shiza. Here's a little research session, a little bit of an interruption from the story. It is strong. I was right in that assumption, actually 100% accurate. That's not going to help my problems when I'm doing this. And also a lot of them. Also, there's a lot of them, and they all have agility up. This is a problem. Shadows can't dodge. They very much cannot dodge, but they can increase their crit rate. Though a crit isn't particularly scary, it's actually not scary at all when you really think about it. Because you would rather much get hit with a crit than a weakness. Never mind. Oh no, it was a weakness. Never mind. I didn't contradict myself. Contradict myself immediately. I'm hella dead. And I've never been more dead in my life. I was one weakness strike at full health, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. Also, I didn't really realize that, but now they're gonna start introducing the Okay, I saved. I forgot that I saved, but I didn't save correctly. I should probably save after every single fight, because if I die once, then I have to start all over again. Now I know it's gonna take the rest of my life. Because I'm gonna forget to save. Guess it's gonna have to go back 10 hours. I could not guess if I tried, my boy. Anyways, can I ignore shadows here? I actually am almost positive that I can't even if I tried, but I will try anyway. Okay, I can very well cannot. Maybe if I wait for maybe if I waited for it to turn around. Maybe I have... Okay, well, this is a problem. So this is actually a massive problem. I'm gonna kill these little ones while I wait for that to come back. Okay, here it is. I forgot that they can inflict forgetfulness. That might come in prevalence later. Though the chances of them inflicting it itself are low, and even if they somehow manage to do that, I just have to stall for a couple of seconds. It's not that big a deal. It's not that deep. It really is not that deep. But it was something I wasn't ready for, so that was a very welcome addition to difficulty. Fair and balanced, as all things should be. What was I even talking about? Oh, I can't even remember. I'll remember eventually. You know what they say. All toasters toast toast. And also, if you put a if you put a monkey on a typewriter, eventually, if you put 100 monkeys on a typewriter, eventually you write Shakespeare. Indefinite amount of time and all that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Connie being funny. Yeah, she was funny. It wasn't funny because the jokes they threw were like comedy gold, but the line delivery and like things that were the dark humor was there. and it was awesome. And I wish I could do it again, and I can, because I can just go back. But when I was doing it, I did think it was going to be boring, and it was kind of long. Even though it was like, what, 7 cutscenes you could skip. I did want to experience it anyway, just to like get in the zone of the game. And I kind of liked it. It was kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. What else? I'll save right now. I'll actually go back and save. The only problem is that I have to go. I emphasis on the go back and save part, because I have to go back and save. I have to go out of my way. Fortunately, only certain battles upon first entry, and leaving the palace and coming back, and security level, all those 3 things affect how the shadows spawn. If all those 3 factors don't come into play, those shadows will not respawn even if the world explodes. So I can come back in and out whenever I want, and I don't have to do the shadows if I just beat them. But if my security level does go to yellow, that completely goes out the window. Take it from me, who's lived it more than once. I don't know if I talked about the security level in a previous stream of this game. But a security level increases the difficulty of the actual shadows that appear, which is pretty common knowledge. You can find it almost anywhere when they talk about the game. Even in the game itself, that's just like common knowledge. But in order to do that, they have to reset the shadows. For example, there would be one shadow here, and the shadows that appear in difficulty level blue, or yellow, and red are different. But to reset those shadows, they have to also reset the shadow itself. Like, it has to respawn in order for them to do that. So whenever your security level takes a big change, even if the shadow is completely unaffected, it will still respawn. A little bit of trivia knowledge for you that will literally only come useful in these sorts of runs, realistically speaking. Granted, you could find use for it if you're running the game normally, though this game is a year old, so I don't know how you would do that. Buying it recently, I guess. I mean, I guess the January deal where you got it for free might have changed that, but January was literally 10 months ago. And 10 months is a long time, almost a year, really. So don't know if there's any more new people coming to play this game, but they can use that knowledge. I mean, I guess. Attack decrease, not that big a deal. Really, not even any inconvenience, really, because they'll get one shot anyway. Don't know how that hit me. Yeah, the one more is just gonna keep killing them, even if they somehow manage to get the drop on me. Okay, so I have to beat 2 shadows in order. I don't remember saying that.
Supposedly the case, despite the facility projecting a human experimentation.
Human experimentation? That would mean this place's monarch views the real facility in the same way.
Ugh, what an effing gross way to see shit.
I don't know why I let that play, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what that was for. Proceeds to skip the next cutscene entirely. Oh yeah, I remember talking about this. So this specific shadow is a heavy type shadow, which means they can't get knocked back with most attacks, even these hard ones. And he shoots bullets, which is unfortunate, and they're going to become a lot more prevalent in this palace in particular. Okay, so I have a problem, and that's that I'm dying right now. No one's shooting gun attacks. Okay, good. Particularly worried about the gun attacks. That's like the best thing. Okay, since the Shizas resist physical, it's actually going to be a really tough problem dealing with them. I do regret my actions. Though technically I could zone them out, I also have to worry about that guy in the back shooting guns. I could also just take care of him first, but it's kind of hard while also dealing with the Shizas. Alright, I wanted to use Showtime for a very long time, ever since this battle started, but I'm like, what if there's another phase to it? Okay, well I can use this. This actually helped me out a lot. I should not have done that. I thought it was gonna be a gun attack. Okay, I'm down. I'm hit. I'm critically injured, but now I do have to use Showtime because then I'll die. Or did I could have just moved out of the way? But I'd rather not risk it. Wow, it's lagging really bad. Yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid of. But at least. So anyways, those heavy, like, gun dudes are going to be very prevalent because, this palette, they have been introduced before, I'm pretty sure. But this palette in particular is going to use them a lot more. So that's going to be a problem, especially since they're tanky, they don't move too much attacks, and they do gun that actually does damage, unlike the little guys who, like, do, like, 100 on a good day. But yeah, no, this shouldn't be, too big a problem. I shouldn't die, like, at all, really. I shouldn't, like, be a thing that could happen. But I was right about the multiple phases thing, and I was right about saving my showtime. It just didn't really work out the way I wanted. Having the only AoE attack, Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. Crazy little quirk about that, shadow respawn thing. I never technically beat these shadows. That was, event unique shadows, which are completely separate from those. They're not even the same shadow, even if they have the same enemies. And, if I were to, beat the shadows from the place I just died, and then came back after saving, they'd be there. Because I didn't technically beat the shadows that were there, I beat the story-driven shadows. I don't like the amount of knowledge that I have on this game, to be completely honest with you. Ouchie. Okay, I can dodge that. But good thing I dodged it incorrectly, so that's reassuring. Ow, I couldn't see it because of the thing that was in front of me. Oh, I dodged it wrong. Okay, I'm not okay. And I'm not normal. Relearning this game is like a serious curve that I have to get through. There we go. Alright, well, Treasure Demon. Don't want to die to that. Don't want to die when those data saves are on the table. I don't think there's any other way to beat the... Actually, you know what? Okay, here's the strategy. Round start, I'll use my showtime so I can get rid of the little hard shadows, the Shizas. After I save, I will not leave the palace because that will mean beating like 10 additional enemies, and I don't want to do that. Though it will sort of like the tiniest amount of health ever created. It'll be a nice little advantage. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna take way too much time for the effort. It's gonna be swimming for very little water. Treasure Demon, where is it? Where is it? Where could it possibly be? Look for strange shadows. There are a lot of strange shadows. There's 20 babies. There's 20 of them. Cool. Oh, save after I grab this. I'll save, then I'll go back, and then I'll actually try to beat him. Anyways, I'll do, what I was gonna say is that I'll do showtime the second the battle starts to get rid of all the Shizas. Then I'll just fight it normally, since it did look like there were less Shizas to begin with, now that they were there. The objective of that fight will probably be to get as many crits as possible, to get more one mores, which they will do a lot of damage. One mores will do a lot of damage to enemies that have, even if they have resistance to physical, the one more itself is almighty. So even if they resist physical, they're not going to be able to be immune to that. And it will knock them back no matter what their strength level is. And it will substantially knock back a lot of the weaker ones like Shiza. So take that into consideration. You got a recipe for success if you get a bunch of crits. The problem is that the Shizas have Sugukaja, so crit rate's gonna be down, Though that really should not stop me from getting crits on number 1, the big guy, and number 2, the cheeses themselves. It'll make it harder, but it will necessarily not even be, like, hard itself. It'll be more difficult, it just won't be actually difficult. Especially when you're just trying to get it. And you just focus on physical attacks instead of you spamming electricals. Which I couldn't even do if I tried, because they'll just absorb it all, you know, as they do. But let's see. Let's see what it looks like after I use Showtime. There's another wave, that's very obvious. But I want to know what happens when, on the next wave. I did notice less cheeses, and I was right. There's only, like, you can actually count the amount of cheeses there are here. That's insane. And more, oh, hey, look at that. Those dodges are pretty cool. Although I can't tell what's going on, so these are not intentional at all. Oh, hey! Hold on. Playing around this might help me. Those kinds of, if I could just speak for 1 second, please. Those kinds of attacks are guaranteed crits, I think. Whoops. Well, yeah, you can see right there. I don't know. This one's definitely not a guaranteed crit. But the ones the ones that's one use are a guaranteed crit, so that's gonna help me get a lot of 1-mores, especially from the Shisas that have a very low guard gauge. Okay. Well, I'm doing pretty well for myself. Oh, there's black oozes. That's actually better for me. I'll kill them first, before killing the Shisas. Starts doing damage to the Shisas only. Sure. I'll take it. I shouldn't have done that. That was instinctive as hell. There it is. And I got all my health back. Cool. And I have a lot of Showtime gauge. Cool. Alright, I'm doing great for myself. And I get a checkpoint. Cool. Okay. Well, I should have saved. That was my mistake. Well, granted, there shouldn't be that much waiting time because it was only one fight. On a Habaki. Well, look at this. Well, looky here. I'm pretty sure it's neutral to to electricity, and I promise you I was saying that before I started talking. But I should be able to just nuke these guys. It shouldn't be like anything in particular, really. Alright, well, oh, hey. Look at that technical right there. Didn't really think of it that way. Though this is a problem because they could still very much hurt me if I could just get to that Anahabiki at the bottom, which apparently just disappeared into nothingness. Oh, that's gonna hit me, yeah. Okay, I should probably be a little bit more careful. Ouchie. Ooh, darkness. Oh, that's Anahabiki. Get me the hell out of here, dude. I really don't want to die because it will mean losing the checkpoint and then having to come back. And I've already beaten one wave, so this might be the end of it. Okay, well, I was technically right. I mean, if you want to consider these two not the end of the game, then I mean, more power to you, I guess. There we go.
Another tape recorder. Let's listen.
Oh yeah, I also love these tape recorders. Like, the voice acting in these tape recorders in particular, they're like, it's like really good.
We must immediately abort the experiment. It's too dangerous. These are the orders I was given. If the system isn't tested on real humans, it won't ever be completed. But tricking the islanders into participating?
So these guys are the ones who effed up the island.
I heard a Director Ubukata. I believe that means one of the speakers is Shuzo Ubukata.
Orders.
You know what happens to a person when their desire is taken, Director. We've learned of another party manipulating the cognitive world for their own purposes in the real one. But we cannot allow these individuals to progress beyond us. So long as we follow the divine revelation, we will attain the ideal society. I have absolute faith in the system as it was prophesied to me. What ideal society turns its entire population into slaves? This isn't any divine revelation. It's a curse. It can only lead to our destruction.
Alright, cool. Then, and you can tell insane conviction was put on that line. Absolutely disruptive. Good thing about this checkpoint. And I definitely wasn't looking at the cutscene so I could take an excuse to just do something completely different. Good thing about this checkpoint that I can go back, get all my SP, maybe look at the shop for like, you know, just like whatever is in there on sale, take advantage of that if anything, and then come back in. That should be one of 2 checkpoints, which is pretty good progress. I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing pretty well for myself if I'm already at the first checkpoint. I died 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 or 4 times. If you chalk those up to just learning the game, I'm doing very well. Mensore.
I think they're discounted right now.
How generous.
How many would you want this? How many would you want? Thanks for your patronage. Thank you very much. How many would you want? Put it to good use, okay?
Alright. I did like that checkpoint in particular because I could go back, and since I can just skip using the checkpoint, I won't have to fight the other shadows at the back. And even if I had to, that wouldn't be much of a problem since the ones at the back are different and weaker. So it's not that really big a deal, but it's even better than I can skip them, because then I won't waste my own time. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure the next major boss fight is gonna be the Hecate.
They don't know we're here.
Jake's behavior has grown unusual. Something wrong? Maybe the first way
Alright,
to
cool.
put it is,
It's actually really tight to make that land. I feel very satisfied when I actually do land it. I don't like it with that headbutt. That's gonna turn this 2-minute ordeal into a 2-minute ordeal. But you. There you go. Okay, well, it's also you for like literally no reason. I want to get through here fast because I don't know if there's any shadows over here. I do want to take care of you because number one, there's a what? Okay, I guess I was blind apparently. I guess I just imagined that ambush like prompt. Okay, I need to get out of here. Whoops. Ouchie, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Step brother, please help me. Ow, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Get me out of here. Okay. Okay, so if I keep hitting them with this, will eventually get crit, which will eventually give me, what's it called? 1 more. And those will help a lot in killing them. 1 more should be more than enough. Ironically enough, 1 more should be more than enough. Yeah, because one more means another one, and then another one, and then another one goes, and another one goes, and another one bites the dust. And I only needed 2 of them. Technically. I only needed 1, but technically, I needed 1, I used 2. Basically. Okay. Guess I was mistaken. And I'm pretty sure there's another tape right here. Yes, there is.
Another tape recorder. That makes the 3rd one.
there's a chance.
Alright, well this is fine.
I can still hear the voice. Does its owner recognize me?
Hey, don't go overthinking yourself.
He's right,
no.
you know.
Okay, awesome.
Good on not thinking.
I just like it.
Advice there.
Damn it, dude. I hate it when I try to go in there and it just gives me 0 speed. Like I go there blazing and then it just drops like a rock like that.
So, from Alice all the way here to the director, everyone was just being used for
Okay,
something?
I remember this in particular.
Still out there, we have to stop.
There it is. Okay.
This place will have some answers.
here's where I'll fight the Hecate, and I will go back and save before I go fight him after I beat this Shiza, because there is a little bit of a treasure in here. Oops, I missed. Also, do you like how there's only Shizas here, and you can take down a little electrical lamp? You like that? You like that little Easter egg? That little troll that they that little troll that did to you? Okay, that was genuinely hard. I didn't know if I could get that. I don't know what the big cheese is doing. Okay, he's gonna do that move. I didn't dodge it correctly. I'm so sorry for failing. Well, that's not gonna be good. Get me out of here. Okay, I didn't see that. Not that I couldn't, I just didn't. I didn't. Okay, see you later, guys. We're fun. I think they're just standing there doing absolutely nothing. That would be unfortunate if I had to fight multiple of them. What is that? I couldn't see the name. Okay, now I can see the name. I missed. Well, at least I can attack it from above. Here it is. Ladies. Look at this. I haven't used Showtime yet because I'm afraid that they'll spawn more, and now that they're seeming smaller in numbers, I know that no more will spawn, so I'll just use Showtime and then finish this quicker. Alright, one more Showtime should do it. Though, should I use it though? I don't want to risk dodging those. And I also did not realize that he was attacking. Okay, well that's fine. I don't want to take the risk of dodging the Lithicus, though I resist them. Because they're so easy to dodge and like not that rewarding. Okay, I thought I dodged that, but sure. Cool. Okay, I wasn't ready. The little mix-up that he has is that he can either dash back and he can either dash back or do an attack, and they both have basically the same animation, so it's hard to tell. Granted, he could just be a coward and then just like dodge whenever he does anything, but I feel like that's not the way to play. See, like that, he dodged twice instead of just dodging and attacking. But once you understand how different they look, you like start to get the pattern. And I really did try that time. I really did try both those times and failed for two completely different reasons. So far back. Also, you can sometimes do two of those. Ay, ay, ay. Please. Okay, well, I couldn't dodge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my loss. I'm sorry for my loss. I missed. Get me out of here. Okay. I knew it was gonna still hit me. I'm gonna actually go over here and then wherever we were to him. Whoops, that's not how I thought it would go. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely for my mistake. Alright, I won't use Showtime because number one, he's very low in health, and number two, I want to save it for Hecate. I thought that would kill him, honestly, and he was very far off from dying. A strange dish, just like... I'm still remembering that image. POV, your Jotaro and Pushi just stole your disc. That image, that meme is a goal. Is actual best meme I've seen in a while. Wait, hold on, is it yellow? Oh, well now is... So you see, we're about to test that theory I said a second ago where enemies respawn, and if you have ears, you can actually hear them going off. Okay, well they're not here for some reason. Cool, they just let me go.
Now then.
Looks like my theory was proven false. Looks like I'm a liar, I guess. Or maybe they'll respawn once I actually engage in a battle and give them the chance to respawn. Some they can just respawn whenever they want. Though they technically could, I guess. I mean, if we want to go that far. This is quite the experience, let me tell you. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. Never fail again. Promise you, I'm so sorry that I was not ready for the biggest unit I've ever seen.
Oh boy, that one looks dangerous. Super powerful. On your toes, guys.
Alright. This could be very difficult. We're about to find out. Okay. More attack. Okay, I can die in one hit. One shot me? Cool, awesome. No, I know what this is gonna be like. Get me out of here. I did not dodge that correctly.
I'll use this.
I wanted to go into the other one, which is not letting me get in. I wanted to go into this one.
Don't be intimidated.
I need to learn how to dodge that. I have not fought this. I've only fought this specific shadow a very finite amount of times. I do know that more enemies spawn, and I am terrible at dodging. I'll just wait for more shadows to spawn and then do this. Okay, well it's fine. It's just doing Tarakaja. Okay, what is this electricity? So I should probably not use that much electricity. Because you want to get affected by shock if that's the case. Though if I don't know how to dodge his attacks, shock would be more of a hindrance than help. I really tried to dodge that and he did one-shot me. So healing up definitely does not matter. It only matters to the small ones, not him. He ignores that, my boy. He does not care. He really doesn't. All right, well this might be an interesting fight. This is kind of hype. This is kind of PogChamp hype train. Pepega, Dirt Brain and Potato. NGL gonna lie.
All clear. Nothing to worry about here.
Okay, well at least I'll get really good at dodging this, which is a skill that I very desperately need. Alright, I think that was it. Except for the biggest mess up in history.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready for him to jump like that. Yeah, I was used to him doing that. Okay, well, bold idea. Since there are multiple points where I can dash around, I actually would much prefer to like get rid of as many obstacles as possible, so I can only use these, because these are really good. This is like the best ones here. So I can just get rid of these. Should probably use them more efficiently, but still. What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're doing. That's not gonna hit me. Cool. Yeah, look at that. He can barely touch me. Healing right now is mostly pointless, but I'll do it anyway. Just because maybe they might hit me with more attacks. And I might need more health to survive them. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. I just realized I should probably use my showtimes to stop his Tarukaja, so he doesn't one-shot me. Don't worry, that ship has sailed, but it won't sail any longer. Get me out of here. Okay, well I dodged that incorrectly, but it's fine. Whoa! What happened? Oh, it's not how that was supposed to work. Get me out of here, because I'm very afraid of that guy is going to self-destruct in a couple of seconds. Okay, I did it wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. I didn't really need the... I didn't really need to get rid of that Tarukaji. It's not like it's Heat Riser where it's just infinite damage and infinite defense. Okay, that was my mistake, and I did get one shot, but it's okay. I can only get 2 shot in this game. It's so generous. I made a mistake, by the way. QTW, if that wasn't clear. It's gonna hit me, okay. I did not believe for a second that would miss. You see, he is struggling something. It's not something that matters. That might hit me from there. Okay, it won't. Alright, cool. This is a pretty nice little challenge. Would hate to die right now, but dude, I saw the universe where that hit me. I saw a universe where I was dumb enough to get hit with that. Let me tell you, okay, well that doesn't do any damage. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, they did succeed in weakening our stats, no doubt. I will do showtime because right next to this is a checkpoint that I can just go back. Which I am going to. I'm just going to reset my showtime anyway. So, might as well, right? Cool, it was a nice little challenge. I like that. I like when challenges are fair and actually challenging. Oh, my favorite tape. Good thing I'm not going to listen to it. It's TOS, guys. It's TOS. You don't even know what kind of TOS, but it's TOS. Don't even worry. Don't even trip, bro. I'll save your poor little ears. From the experience to TOS. I think the stream's gotten better over time, though that might just be me, and because I'm playing through a monitor that isn't running at 10 FPS. But who's to say, really? Alright, I'll use the shop, because why not? Free sale items. Oh, I should not have bought these. What? Who cares? Who cares? Also, when I was starting the stream, I thought I spelled Okinawa wrong. Like, I was really thinking about it. Do you spell Okinawa like that? It seems too simple. And it was. Very much is. I saw it right there. Don't you worry. I did not get it wrong. Though even if I did get it wrong, it wouldn't really matter. And I probably wouldn't even change it. It would be funny in its own right. Alright. Last checkpoint. Then I'll have to fight a couple of shadows and then the warden, and that's it. I think. If my memory does not fail me. I don't really need to particularly go in here. Though it would help. I can skip these shadows. No, I can skip these shadows. Like very much blatantly so. Okay, this is a boss. I remember this is a really big Shiza. Yeah. It was like that Shiza that I fought that one time. And it does have debris, so we are balling. Uh-oh. That's gonna help me. Oops. Whoops. I made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. I've had more than my share. It's okay. It's okay, though, because I'm gonna repair them. I really am. Anyways. I couldn't get to do. I didn't get to do it. No, dude. Oh, I took damage. Whoops. That's not gonna hit me. I was like worried for a second that would hit me, but then it didn't. That's a story of my life. I'll take her home. I just realized that I should probably get like a Steam Deck or something. Though it wouldn't really help much because I wouldn't be able to see the viewer base anyway. Because you know the stream doesn't work. It's so he's so funny. Hee hee. But I completely zoomed that out because I'm like, huh. I always see the live now thing, right? But then I'm like, no, I'm not streaming on PS4. I was Benett doesn't exist. It's not a big deal. It's not like I'm streaming with no way to edit or anything. I'll get to Showtime just to hurry and stuff. Besides, by the time I keep beating this thing, it'll probably give me another Showtime. Or something close to that. But who's to say, really? Oh. Well, I thought a lot sooner than I thought it would after getting Showtime. Is that thing? Yes, it is. Get me in there, dude. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll ambush you. I won't go to that many places I don't need to go. Right now should be the time where I'm wrapping up, you know? Just in general, just wrapping up in general. Whoops. That would have been not Pog Champ, Dirt Brain and Potato.
Wait, it's over? What magical wonders lie within? The RNG gods smile upon us. Careful, there's a shadow lurking around.
I'll reveal your true form.
Whoops. Guess we made a mistake. Dude, it's not that serious. Relax. Okay, I didn't realize how much of a pain in the ass this would be until it actually happened. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll take that defense set if it means killing you. Cool. A little bit of a queen sacrifice of the checkmate, if you, for all those chess fans out there. This is awesome. Are you shocked? Yes, you are. I couldn't tell because there were no electricity. You weren't Super Saiyan 2. This should be fun. Ouchie. Okay, be careful with that self-destruct. Before we point that thing. What the hell is that?
Nice work, ladies and gents.
Good. On to the next.
Hold on, I'm checking something. Hold on, I'm checking something. Hold on, I'm checking something. Cool. I was just checking something. Nothing to worry about.
It's me. The voice is coming from up ahead.
Okay, so this is the thing. I should probably save before I go in there. The only problem is, it's a real pain in the ass to just come in and come out.
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
Especially since I haven't dealt with you. Damn, dude.
I won't move back.
I dodged that wrong. That was on me. That was on me. That was on me. That I couldn't deal with 20 shadows at a time. What kind of moron would do that? What kind of dumbass couldn't fight 20 shadows at once? I'm so sorry. I think I'm far enough, but I really am not. You can tell by how I'm getting hit by the attacks, right?
That was nothing.
Okay, let's move.
I guess who forgot the entire point of going back. Could not be me though. Because I'm going back. I never forgot. I never forgot the bite of 87, dude. It was a national tragedy. Multiple lives were lost, and I definitely... Okay, well, it's fine. This time I'll get an ambush, and it's guaranteed. So I don't mind doing this again.
Finish them off in one blow.
And this is just one on a Habaki that I'm pretty sure splits into multiple enemies. It's just, this is just a little bit of a troll from the devs. They really won a lot for this one, really. Whoops, not enough time for one more. I got greedy. Whoopsie. Oh, I'm actually weak to curse, so I should probably be careful with that. Granted, I probably have to try to get hit with that. Watch me get hit with it now. Alright, I won't be able to dodge as frequently, though. I didn't really rely on those anyway. I'd rather take the mistakes than be rewarded for being bad. I just also realized that their agility is increased, and my agility is decreased. So the chances of me dodging this now are infinitesimal at best. I tried. I really did. You don't even understand how much I tried. At least they didn't do anything about their defense, so they don't really have to since they resist this. Okay, there's nothing there, so I should probably not even bother. Alright, this should be fun. I've walked this path 1,000 times. I know it like the back of my ass. And trust me, I know the back of my ass.
I can see it. Focus.
The whole community was in remiss. They had never seen a better run than this.
It looks like we're taking this
Oh, I remember this. Now I have to do the Oracle mission. I already saved, so I had to go back anyway. But I will have to save again after this. Though I'm very happy that I saved anyway. You don't understand. If I died here and I had to go back, I would not be happy. There wasn't even a boss fight, but I would have still been upset. I would have still been pissed. So sorry. So I'm sorry that I'm dying, really. Too big to fail. Okay, well, she is taking the work! I'm so sorry that I took my eyes off her for 1 second. This is gonna be one of those days. It's one of those Mondays. It is one of those Mondays. Okay, well, it's fine, because this will reset the walls, and I'll know what to do. Because again, back of my ass, very familiar place to me. Born and raised. Oh, the glass doesn't respawn. Forgot about that. Well, that's fine. I'll be able to make it over there with moderate difficulty. Well, not even moderate, just like no difficulty. It would just take a little bit. Is it worth it to go back and save so I don't have to watch this cutscene again? Absolutely not, but it's still annoying. I may miss it. The trick is that the first enemy that spawns is Black Ooze. And there was ever a time where Black Ooze could spawn that it was annoying. It is the first wave. Alright, let's go over here. Don't do that life drain. I think I could not stop it even if I tried. I do need to heal up. Now I'll go over here and use Wild Thunder to get those pesky plumbers. And understand that all toasters toast toast. Now let's hit Futaba with some of that magic. And do this again. I'm doing that to capitalize on the fact that I took a little bit of time to heal. But it wasn't... I'm so sorry that I was born. Let's heal Futaba. It shouldn't even be that big a deal. It was a big deal though. It actually... The thing that I didn't realize is that it was a big deal. That's the problem. And I also can't stop them because the Shizas resist my attacks. And... Wow. A lot of things just happened at once. There was actually... Now that I think about it, unless I showed time, there was no way I could have prevented that scenario. Because if I used Wild Thunder, they wouldn't have gotten knocked back at all. If I kept using my attacks, they wouldn't have gotten knocked back at all. And they wouldn't even die. They wouldn't even focus to me. So there was actually almost literally nothing I could do except use Showtime, which I didn't want to use since I thought it was too soon. And it was too soon. It was at 35%. I still had 1/3 of the way to go. Even if I got rid of the other third, there would still be a whole other third remaining.
It doesn't look like there's any shadows around. It looks like we're taking... Time to start. All right.
Okay, well I can stop them from doing life turn by doing this. Didn't think of that before. Dude, get away from her, dude. Get away from my... I don't want to say that. I was about to say get away from my Discord kitten, but then I immediately regretted it. Alright, this should be fine for now, except for another Shizas. That might be a little bit more of a problem than you would first initially realize. Alright, how can I use those walls in my veins? I can only do them on spawn, but that will imply that they spawn on those. And I do need to heal Futaba. What is left? How have you not died? You're a random shadow. Okay, I can wait for them to come, which they will not come in this direction. I have officially used it in one of the most inefficient ways you could. And now I'm only halfway, and apparently this is possible. No, it's fine. I could have played better. I could have definitely not been a moron. That might do something to, you know, fix the problem. Ouchie, dude. Please relax. Please take it easy. It is not that serious. It is not that deep. Anyways, get the hell out of there. I'm gonna heal Futaba to full. Give me a good opening, especially considering this here. And go over there, keep attacking over here, keep shooting zaps so that they don't have an opportunity to do much. Okay, well this is fun. I'll do this and then I'll do dire. Whoops! I made a mistake. I keep forgetting that I have to put it up, and that's very annoying. I wish it would just auto-track to what I wanted. Okay, I don't think I can prevent this, by the way. I don't think I could I literally could not, I actually, unironically, could not prevent this if I tried. I actually could not prevent this scenario if I tried. There's nothing I can do. There's, like, literally nothing. There's, like, actually, literally nothing I can do. No, I think there's actually nothing I can do. I actually think that there is nothing I could do, even if I tried. Even if I tried my hardest, I don't think there's a single thing I could do to prevent what is happening right now. I don't think there's anything I could do. I don't think there's anything I can do. Even if I tried, there would probably fail miserably. I don't think there's anything I could do if I tried. I don't think there's anything that I could possibly do to save this. I think I'm screwed no matter what. There's nothing I can possibly do to save this scenario. I actually think there's not a single thing that I could do to make this better. I don't think it is possible to salvage this in any remote way, shape, or form. Really don't think that it's possible. Really do not think that I am in the position or scenario to pull it off. I really don't think this is a possible battle. I actually almost messed it up at the last second. It was ridiculous how much the game was against me in that half a sec, in that like 90%. It was intense, let me tell you. And I all I was saying, all of those things that I desensitized my brain to saying over and over again, I believe that. I was like, there is no way I'm saving this, but I'm hella gonna keep trying until I die. And then I kept trying, and then I just won. But I didn't win because of skill, I won because my SP was just that big. It was just that massive. And even with the Grain Crystal, I'm pretty sure that didn't really matter that much. Because it was, it didn't really activate that many times. I think I've been streaming for an hour. By the way, though I haven't really checked. But I think it's been an hour, according to the time. I should be, whoops, I almost missed the train. I should be good. I should be good to finish right now, though. At least I think. At least I believe so.
I can see it.
I'll just add this.
Save right now, this is important. And then I'll go out, even if I have to fight all these shadows again. Because I would much rather... Actually, you know what, I'll try one time with, no SP. And depending on how that goes, I'll see if I'll try again. Okay, well that's... I missed the little bus stop. This little bullet train.
Focus. I can see it.
No shadows detected here.
I have absolutely no idea how this fight is gonna go. But I do know that this is the funny line from the trailers that people love. Not particularly interested in that aspect. I'm just particularly interested in beating the boss. Depending, I really don't know how this is gonna go. I don't think I remember this warden in particular.
Hey, Sophie, snap out of it. We gotta work together on this thing.
But the fact that I don't remember that line very much in particular means something. It means I probably beat it quick and I didn't have much time to remember it. Oh, I do remember you.
What? This thing's got an axe.
That, okay, so I dodged it, didn't take damage, and then took damage afterwards. This is just like the warden from, what's that thing called? The final boss. Emma, that one. And I also tried. I really did try. You better believe I tried. That's probably gonna hit me, though it's very slow. I don't think these could hit me if they tried, but, you know, the spirit's there. Good thing they hit me if they tried. Problem is, if you don't dodge it correctly, they will hit you. I don't want them to do that. I really don't want them to do that. But the fact that it's Maratukaja instead of Rakukaja is worrisome. And we'll see if I have a reason to worry in a second. Well, I'm sorry.
Up its sleeves.
Okay.
I can't predict its movements.
I didn't think it would be that fast. Okay, so it's neutral to all attacks, I think. Oh, it's weak to Curse and Bless, though that doesn't really matter. Okay, that's a very weird dodge. Ooh, shock. Well, we should look at that. That was on me, I dodged that one. Get me out of here. Okay, I knew I was gonna do that. There's nothing I could do. What are you gonna do, buddy? Okay, I did it wrong. It's okay. Well, that's a long time to stun. Get me out of here. Okay. Okay, well, I'm trying to play the game, but I don't think the game's cooperating. I'm trying to shoot my gun and then immediately follow up, but it's making me track over to the other things. What is that? I knew what it was, but I'm like, how do I even begin to dodge this? I am not mentally prepared. And I wasn't. I will never lie. Lies. Gaslights. Okay, that hit me. I do know that it's not true, so I can do that. I can do that at least. It would have killed me. By the way, it would have killed me if that last thing hit, but it is not true, so you can probably just dodge it. As it should be. Alright, I should be good. I'm only halfway, but I should be very good. If this is a crit, then I'm not in a good position. The defense. Oh, that's attack up. That's even worse. Alright, good thing the shock is gonna waste most of that time. Actually get that bonus damage that somehow did not hit. Oh, so I win? So this is a freak. I get my teammates sucky? Huh, that's insane. Anyways, let me throw real fast, if you don't mind. Actually, unironically, this time. Why did I do that? Let me actually do this and then get... That was actually... I could not even begin to describe how hard it would have been to go in and then try to dodge the attack, because it would have changed the timing so significantly. Okay, that shock also changed the timing significantly, but we're not going to talk about how I dodged it. Definitely wasn't a miracle. Definitely wasn't Hercule himself. I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize, so he let me go. Let me actually get these extra hit. I don't think I could have gotten to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. But I did not want to take the risk. Bars. Tourists that don't even mind bars. Okay, I got it. You know why I didn't? I was like taking it super slow at trying to dodge that one. It's because I knew it was gonna combo into that, and that would have been annoying. Because dodging that one, it would have maybe that first attack would have maybe airborne, then he would have tried to stab me, and that would have not been epic. Even though it technically doesn't even combo, it's even scarier because dodging in the air is a lot harder than dodging in the ground, especially out of block stun. I mean hit stun. Sorry, I'm apologizing profusely. There it is. Very ironic how the DP is the most punishable part. Get out of here. Yeah, he's gonna shoot that since he went away, and somehow I did not dodge that. Oh, I got my penis sucky twice, and I couldn't see? And I still can't see? Dude, come on! Okay, that was, what did you call a mistake in the industry. That's gonna kill, though. Alright, cool. That was pretty nice. Such one of the easiest wardens. If not, I'm pretty sure that was the easiest warden actually. Because if they don't spawn any enemies, then the warden itself is not a problem. Alright. That was my notif. That was my warning.
Man.
Indeed.
But I'm pretty sure there's nothing else after this. I'm almost positive. So I'm pretty sure I can just close up shop right now. Okay, yeah, this is resolution. Alright, I'll cut it short this time, but the message is I already finished the palace, it doesn't really matter.